What's the deal, baby? You already know it is the big boss hog, boss dog, can't poke through the door. Here to talk to the box. Bud Crawford need to drop that belt, man. Hear me out. Bud Crawford don't care about his legacy. I made 2 videos about that, right? The energy ain't matching. And what I mean is, he's been asked in interviews, recent interviews. You can go look the Akbar Rock interview and many other interviews. Hey, man, you think you'll fight Errol? I don't know, man. I don't know. They like, what? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really need that fight. You know, I'm just kind of doing it, you know, because the fans want it. I don't really too much care about it. Is that the energy of a pound-for-pound champion? But let's rewind back Father Time, since Bud like to go in the past a lot. Bud Crawford said in the past, I want to fight Errol. He been ducking and dodging me. I want to fight him. He don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? All this shit. Errol, where you at? I'm in the ocean looking for you. Errol, where you at? Big fish. I'm looking for it. Right? He said all of that. All of that was said. Okay? He said all of that. And now, when Errol locked in on him, and Errol want that smoke, I don't know if I want to fight. Now he's saying stuff like, oh, y'all mad because I'm getting a bag. I wouldn't have got a bag. We lit. We lit. We getting bags. You know, I'm happy. I'm living my life. You know, y'all sad because y'all are broke and miserable. What? Well, Bud, since you like getting bags, drop that belt. Drop the belt. So you could go fight Trey Songz. You can go fight Drake. You could go fight Jake Paul, KSI, all of them. So you can get a bag. Because people who hold belts, they fight for real, bud. We don't play with this shit. You playing with this boxing game. But there's a reason, the real reason why this nigga don't want no smoke with Errol Spence is because he's jealous of Errol. He also sees this is a very dangerous fight. The way Errol beat the fuck out of Ugas, God forgive me, I'm so sorry because I had a Bible study today, but I get animated when I get to talk about stuff like this because it's ridiculous. This motherfucker, he's looked at as pound for pound, bro. I don't know how many times I gotta keep saying this. He's looked at as pound for pound. And you don't want no smoke with the number 1 welterweight in your division, who got 3 belts. This will make you undisputed in 2 weight classes. You run from some smoke and go get a bag because you want a bag. So since you want a bag, drop the fucking WBO belt and let one of these young bulls get that belt so Errol can whoop their ass and become undisputed. Or hell, they might be there. Who knows? We just want to see a great fight. We want to see somebody become undisputed at 147. That's all we want to see. That's all we want to see. We don't want to see. I don't want to see you trying to defend your belt against David Avenesian. You holding the belt hostage. Why? Nobody want to see that, bro. I want you in there with Errol Spence. And when you got that belt, that's it. That's all I want you to do. And you can fight. You can do what Floyd doing. Floyd be fighting Deji and, you know, all them Chinese dudes. You can go do that. Because Floyd getting bags. You know what I'm saying? That's how Bud said it. He said bags. I'm getting bags. So since you getting bags, go fight them Chinese dudes over there. Deji and and UK and all that, go over there. You know, this for real. Like Errol Spence and Boots and Virgil Ortiz, they fighting for real. They fighting for legacy. They not fighting for bags. You know what I mean? Like, they fighting for their legacy. You know what I mean? Yeah, they want to get compensated, but it's more about their legacy. You feel me? It's more about their legacy, more than anything. Because when they hang it up, they can sit there and say, this motherfucker fought. Look at Sean Porter, okay? Sean Porter, you can sit there and say, he fought every fucking body. He fought Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Ugas. Do I need to keep going? The only person he ain't fought was Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can't say the same for Keith Thurman. But Keith Thurman does have some names on his resume. We got to give him that credit. Right? Ugas, you gotta give him his credit. You know what I'm saying? He fought Sean Porter, Errol Spence, Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Like, credit. So, like I keep saying, man, who Bud got on his resume right now at 147 that you can sit there and say, oh, yeah, that's a name. That's a top talent. You know what I mean? Amir Khan? Because he said, according to Bud, he said Amir Khan was the highlight of his career. You know, was that, you know, highlight. You know, I forgot the word he used. But he said Amir Khan. Which I don't understand why the fuck he said that, because Amir Khan was coming off of a shaky win off of Sammy Vargas. He almost got knocked out by Sammy Vargas too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to hear that shit. This is stuff I be discussing. These motherfuckers. They're not ready to talk about that. Bud needs to drop that belt, bro. The WBO belt needs to be dropped or stripped from that. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. They can strip that nigga or that belt or drop the belt. Whatever he need to do, he need to do it. Because at the end of the day, he's wasting time. He's not going to fight Errol, bro. He don't want Errol Spence to get successful off his name. That's just what it is. He don't want Errol Spence, because I'm telling you, Errol Spence get in there and beat Terrence Crawford. And I'm talking about beat the fuck out of him. Now, I'm talking about no close fight. Because if it's a close fight and Errol win, they still gonna talk. If Errol Spence get in there like I think he gonna do, and he beat the shit out of Terrence Crawford and stop him, I'm telling you, that's gonna catapult Errol Spence to a whole nother category. Why? Because old media don't respect Errol Spence, right? The Max Kellermans, all them, they don't respect Errol Spence. So if Errol Spence is able to whoop Terrence Crawford, he gonna go to a whole nother stratosphere. Especially going to 154. Terrence Crawford know that. He see that. So he's trying to prevent that from happening. Terrence Crawford hopes that Errol Spence fights Keith Thurman and loses. Because I'm telling you like this. And I don't think Errol Spence will lose to Keith Thurman. But let's just say Errol Spence lost to Keith Thurman. I want y'all to watch how fast Terrence Crawford try to make that fight happen. Boss gone.